Thank you, Chairwoman Kruger. This bill just passed through the Energy Committee, which I was on, and I made similar comments there that I'm going to make here, and that is that while I'm very supportive of moving towards lower and zero emission vehicles, this legislation apparently has no cost benefit analysis to it whatsoever. And while I do believe that the transportation sector in New York is an area that we have a lot of room for improvement in with regards to emissions and cleaning of our environment, we need to have real cost benefit analyses of these types of movements that we're making. There's no idea what this is going to cost the state or what the ultimate gain we're going to have in New York State. How are we going to benefit? How's the climate going to benefit? To what extent? When we look at the Climate Action Council, which is put forth a draft plan that is going to be discussed throughout this entire year, moving forward with things like this is the cart before the horse, I believe. And these are important initiatives that we should be taking, and New York has led the way for a long time in cleaning up our environment. We've done a lot on power generation in New York, but this should all be done in the context of what's it going to cost us as a state, the state taxpayers, what's the impact on our economy going to be, and what is the gain that we're going to get out of it when New York State accounts for only 0.4% of all global emissions. We get ourselves to zero by spending $1 trillion in New York State. We will improve our climate in New York State and the effects of climate change in New York State by zero, by nothing. So we have to be very careful about devastating our economy in New York and the opportunities for New Yorkers to be able to have jobs in New York, because businesses will be fleeing because of the cost of doing business in New York. So let's just keep that into account as we're moving forward on these things. And myself and my Republican colleagues, we're all for cleaning the environment, renewable energy, lowering emissions. Let's do it in a rational and responsible manner that doesn't devastate our economy compared to our surrounding states and competing global countries. Thank you.